Productions presents the Tylervision Comedy Hour. Oh yeah, that's the ticket.
Welcome to the Tylervision Comedy Hour, the best 30 minutes of comedians in the country, in the world, in the universe. Yeah, in the galaxy. Yeah, tonight we got on our headliner, Tony Llewellyn of HBO, Showtime, NBC, Byron Allen, Jimmy Kimmel Live, the star of TV and movies, right? He's the top #1 comedian in the country, right? And you know, I'm gonna be your opening act. He's the headliner. So, I'm gonna start with me. Yeah, I saw a TV commercial that says, laugh at sickness. It takes away its power. Now, whenever I see somebody in a wheelchair, I just point at them and laugh at them, right? I'm trying to help them. My new girlfriend has diabetes. I asked her, hey, you want me to prick your fingers? It wasn't what she thought. Later, I injected her with insulin, and it was like a cannoli, same color, filled her up like a cannoli. There's a new medical apparatus on TV. It's called the Flonase. Have you seen that? Pumps water right through the head, you know? I invented one just like it. It's called the Flovage, and I'm such a douche, right? Hey, remember that douche Billy Mays with the beard selling that OxyClean on TV? He died doing cocaine on an airplane of a heart attack? Yeah, no wonder he talks so fast. That's why I'll never ride on an airplane. I don't want to die of a heart attack. I'll ride the rails. You know, one girl, though, has been stealing my jokes. The one on my Late Night with Bobby Tyler show monologue where I say, hey, I was waiting for a package forever, and I think FedEx and UPS, or UPS as they call them down in the South, are combined. Now they're called Fed Up. Yeah. So I saw your posts on Facebook. Girl, at least somebody's watching my TV shows, right? I got 3 of them now, so subscribe and follow us on social media, or don't. See if I care. She stole it all right. So many people just can't be creative, right? My friend John is so creative. He gets up in the morning and he creates tiny little hairs in the sink, in the bathroom sink, while looking in the mirror. He creates big brown things that actually float in the water in the morning too, also in the bathroom, and he is so creative. But really creative guy was Elvis Presley. Till I learned he never wrote one single song. I was in Seattle at the World's Fair in 1962. Remember my 1962 duck-tail surfer haircut, right? Anyway, 1962, Elvis was there filming a movie, and I was like, Elvis, I'm your biggest idol. He didn't hear me. I was like 5 years old almost. Elvis did a lot of drugs. He did like 100 pills a day, 12 shots of Demerol injections at night, liquid cocaine. No wonder he couldn't write one song, right? Speaking of cocaine, everybody's talking about Mandalorian. Yeah, I know about it, even though I haven't had TV or Wi-Fi for a couple months now. Mandalorian. Yeah, that man, DeLorean, invented the DeLorean car. 1982, he got busted with $100 million worth of cocaine. 1984, he was found not guilty. Yeah, not guilty of, you know, you got $100 million worth of cocaine, and I'm not guilty. So I already know about that man, DeLorean. Yeah, $100 million worth of cocaine. And his motto was, everything in moderation. Yeah, I'm a moderate, which means both parties hate me, right? That's 100% of the population. I vote for who I think is the right person for the job. Can't say right man for the job because it's politically incorrect or controversial, you know. The intolerance and hatred from both parties is flowing in. Even the Green Party hates me, right? I won't eat my greens. Speaking of greens, you know, vegetarians, vegetables, they have vegetables that look like meat, so they can pretend like they're eating a hamburger at the Burger King. So I'm gonna take hamburger meat, flatten it down paper thin, dye it green, so carnivorous people can pretend like they're eating spinach. Yeah, we don't want to kill our green friends and the rainforests. Now, Russell Simmons, that rap mogul producer, he's a vegetarian. Nobody would know his name if Trump didn't take him under his wing, show him the ropes, teach him how to become an entrepreneur. Trump took Simmons to St. Bart's regularly, and where they attended like private parties with the rich and famous. Russell showed Donnie how to date models, black models, Asian models, Russian models, and such. Trump loves all racists. You thought he said he loves all racists. Yeah, you're not listening. You just read Life and Death by Russell Simmons. I read it 3 times. I got no TV, no Wi-Fi, so I had no choice. Now, if Trump didn't teach him how to become a mogul, you had never heard of Russell Simmons, Run DMC, Beastie Boys, P. Diddy, and Russell took under his wing LL Cool J, Queen Latifah, Fat Farm, Rushtown Management, Def Jam, Comedy Jam, Bill Bellamy, Fat Boys. Some of y'all still haven't heard of them. The Nutty Professor, Crush Groove, Q-Tip, Pusha T, Public Enemy, Jeezy, DMX, BTS, Logic, Rihanna, 2 Chainz. And anybody that they signed or influenced would not even exist today or be on anybody's radar. Because Russell was worth $340 million 10 years ago when I checked. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy alone, had Mary J. Blige, Rick Ross, Notorious, B.I.G., Usher, Lil' Kim, Jay-Z, the list goes on and on. Sean Puffy Combs, worth $740 million last year, because Russell took them under his wing and did the same thing that Trump did for him. So basically, Trump is the king of hip hop and rap, and which would even barely exist if it were not for him. So you have to educate yourself, and I've read some books every day. I have no choice, because, so they say Trump's a racist. Racist against whites? Yeah, because people like me, why didn't he take me under his wing? St. Bart's, right? Donnie, you rat bastard, he would have helped out in the long run with the Beastie Boys. Of course, they're all Jewish. We know Donnie's not anti-Semitic then. I still can't believe he chose Russell Simmons over me, right? And Simmons, how could you not have picked me instead of Puffy? We have on, Tony Tone Luewellyn. Welcome to the show. How you been?
Hey, I'm great. Thanks, Bobby. How you doing, man?
Great, man. I'm gonna pop you up here.
Can everybody hear me okay? Can you hear me good?
Yeah. Sounds
nice.
Sounds like a plan. So I'll let you go ahead and take over as our headliner right about now.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for having me here on Tylervision. Thanks for all of you tuning in. Yes, my name is Tony Tone, or Tony Luewellyn, my government name. Look, this is good. This is what it's come to. What it's come to. Doing comedy from the house, thanks to COVID-19. As a matter of fact, Tylervision, the main sponsor, the one and only sponsor of Tylervision is COVID-19. They're the sponsor of every virtual comedy show you see, because that's the reason we're here, broadcasting from our own homes now, doing jokes from the house, thanks to COVID-19. Thanks, but no thanks. No, but really, COVID-19 has stopped a lot of stuff, right? But look, let me tell you, there's a silver lining in every situation, right? Like, because, COVID-19 kept us from traveling and staying in hotels, which sometimes is a good thing for us stand-up comics. I had that huge household name. Like, I'm kind of glad now I can do my jokes and then go right to my room and go to sleep or whatever. Matter of fact, I didn't even have to get fully dressed. Like, I'm naked, waist down right now. That's how we all do our comedy show. Naked, waist down. We're all business up top, bedroom at the bottom. That's right. Business up top, bedroom at the bottom. That's how we do it, man. And I tell you, one of our last outings before things shut down, I can tell the comedy club didn't really care much for me, or they don't care much for the comedians, period, because of where they put us up at. That's the thing about being a road comic on the road, is a crapshoot with hotels. That's why I can appreciate being home. I can tell you they didn't care about me at the hotel I stayed at last. Because, you know what? I know some of you want to know what the name of the hotel is. I can't tell you the name for professional reasons, but I will give you Super 8 reasons why I can tell they didn't care. Yes, Super 8 reasons. I mean, if you ever stayed in a room where your room had the view of the hotel you really wanted to be in, yeah, that was me. I knew I was in trouble upon check-in. The guy gave me a real door key to my room. A real door key, folks. I don't know about, I'm almost 50 years old, so that is old school. When you have a real, he took it off his keychain. Here you go, player, there you go, right there, room 123. And he told me if I lost my key to go down to Lowe's and get a new one made. So I'm like, okay, this is a bit much. This is a bit much. Yes. And But here I am, man. We're doing it, man. Corona has changed a lot of stuff. COVID-19 changed a lot of things, man. It changed the climate. It raised the paranoia. Like a cough, a simple cough is not a simple cough anymore. That's right. One cough can change the climate in the whole building because of the paranoia. That's one of the main symptoms of COVID-19. A simple, as you see, I'm holding my own microphone. The days of sharing microphones are over. Bobby knows this. Every comedian knows this. Sharing a microphone now is like a heroin addict sharing a dirty needle. It just may be your last time. How did Tony die? Oh, he used a dirty mic. That's right. He's sharing mics. That's right. We got to have microphone condoms if you don't have your own microphone now. That's right. I'm an open carrier of a microphone. That's right. I'm an open carrier. That's right. One cough changes things. Like I love going to the gym. I live here in Georgia. Now the gyms here stayed open. They came back open. They opened them back up. So I was at the gym the other day working out. Took me a water break. Unfortunately, I got this bad habit. I'm notorious for strangling on my own saliva or something I'm drinking. So I'm drinking some water between sets, and next thing you know, I'm starting choking. I'm strangling off this water. I coughed for 5 minutes straight, and by the time I was done, the gym was empty. They left me in there. They locked me in. They actually locked me in the gym. I was quarantined. I had a whole LA Fitness to myself. That's right. That wasn't a bad quarantine, though. That wasn't a bad quarantine. I worked out. I had all the equipment to myself, and I worked out in a fasted state. That's right, because there was no food in there. I had no food, so it worked out. It worked out. But one cough, man. That's right. It saved my truck. That's right. Being a comedian, when our work shut down, our money shut down, and of course, I still had bills like everybody else. I had a truck note. I got behind pretty bad, so they sent a flatbed out anyway. So I heard the flatbed pulling up to my truck, and I hurried up. I jumped in my truck and I coughed in the whole interior, and they let me keep it. They let me have it. That's right. They said, nope, we don't need it. That truck is infected with COVID. It could be COVID all over that truck. Let them have it. That's right. So I kept my truck by way of cough. So there's a silver lining in everything we do. That's right. I mean, who would ever thought that now, everybody's wearing a mask now. See, everybody's wearing a mask. Now we pull up to a business and we look like we're about to go rob the place. We masking up. Put on your mask. That's right. We look like real bandits. Everybody walk around the grocery store looking like little bandits shoplifting. You don't know what nobody looks like. All you see is people's eyes now. Society has been reduced to just eyes and masks. That's right. Who would ever thought that we could pull up and we had to mask up before going to a bank? How about that, folks? Think about that for a minute. We had to mask up before going into a bank. Thank you, COVID-19. You produced a lot of millions of potential bank robbers. That's right. You just never know. They will stop you now. Hey, you can't come in here. Put your mask on first. In a bank. How about that? They stop you from, oh, wow. I mean, just think about all the past bank robbers back in the day, pre-COVID. Man, I mean, they were like, we only had to wait for this pandemic. We could have robbed every bank in America. Because we had to have on a mask. That's right. Conceal your identity before coming into this bank. How about that? Man, so that's what's going on now, man. But a lot of things, I've been home a lot, of course. So, when you're at home a lot, it's caused people, I see why Netflix have, they've increased their fee. They increased their monthly fee because people have depleted their Netflix account. Oh, now's a great time to make a movie for Netflix. That's right. Because everybody's watching everything or have watched everything, right? Now, not only do I have Netflix, I have a big, massive DVD collection, and I've pretty much depleted that. My DVD collection is composed mostly of action movies. So just the other day, I was watching the Expendables franchise, all 3 Expendable movies. That's right, and I love them, right? That's, for those of you who don't know what the Expendables are, that's a collection of put together by Sylvester Stallone. It's a collection of mostly action stars from yesteryear, like old action stars. That's right, man. Mixed with a few new ones, right? Oh, man. I mean, when I talk about old, I mean, they're old. Like, they talk about doing an Expendables 4, but I don't know if they're going to make it to an Expendables 4. They may have to call that Dependables, like a bunch of action stars wearing Depends, you know, and it's all headed by Sylvester Stallone, perhaps one of the biggest action stars ever. You know, he's always gonna be Rocky. Hey yo, Mick. Hey yo, you know we gotta go out and fight. You know what I mean, Mick? Hey yo, you don't like my house, Mick? You don't like my house? You can get out of here, Mick. Come on, Rock. I didn't ask for this, you son of a bitch. You gotta get out there. You gotta fight, kid. You can't give up. Quack, 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 quack. See, some of y'all may not know where that come from. Burgess Meredith, who played Mickey, was also the first Penguin on that. Quack, quack, quack. You know, I'm serious. So I love the Expendables franchise. Those guys getting old. Sly, he don't talk as clear anymore. You know, he used to be like, hey yo, now he's like, you know what I mean? It's like somebody's back there revving, you know, winding them up. Right? Then you got Arnold Schwarzenegger comes into the scene. Come on, you have to go out here and get out there and fight them and come together. Like, I don't know what the hell Arnold Schwarzenegger is really saying anymore. You know, he never could really speak English real well anyway. That's why, you know, Arnold, that's how Hollywood, they don't care if you speak English good or not. If you look the part, it will just throw you in the movie, right? That's what they did to Arnold Schwarzenegger back in 1983, 84, playing Conan the Barbarian. They had all of that intense music to try to help cover up his accent and his voice, you know. The music was strong. Then the music would stop. He's like, come on, look for crime. I'm like, what the hell is he saying? Who is this guy, right? Cut the music back on, right? So you got Arnold, you got Sly, you know, they talk to each other. Hey, you know, I gotta go. Like, oh my God, it's like a phonetic nightmare, right? Then you got, like, I heard they're gonna put like Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris was in one. That's right. Chuck Norris was in part 2. That's right. Chuck Norris was the oldest one. Chuck Norris in his low thousands now, and he had his beard colored jet black. I'm like, really? Come on. So they're gonna put Steven Seagal in part 4. I heard Steven Seagal is not really old. He's just fat and now he got that who farted look on his face in every movie. It's like, what the hell is Steven smelling? Like, Steven Seagal don't even change clothes anymore. He got the same clothes on in every movie now. The same black button-down shirt with the tight nut-cutting jeans. Like, and he's the same guy in every movie. Don't miss Steven Seagal and Out for Justice. You see, Richie. You tell Richie the next time I see him, his ass is. Don't miss Steven Seagal in Hard to Kill. You see, Screwface. You tell Screwface the next time I see him, his ass is mine. Don't miss Steven Seagal as you've never seen him before in Marked for Death. You see Gino. You tell Gino the same thing I said in the last 2 movies. Like the same dude in every movie, man. I'm telling you. But I love movies though. Like, you know, I'm a Marvel fan, so I was there for all the Marvel movies, the first 3 phases. Yes, Marvel and the Transformers. I'm really impressed with Transformers because they were able to make a vehicle transform into a robot convincingly. Now, see, that's the key word, convincingly, right? See, like they got Optimus Prime right. You cannot mess up Optimus Prime. He's the leader of the Autobots. You mess him up, you messed up everything. But they got him right. If you remember Optimus Prime, his opening scene, right? He was coming down the big busy boulevard, big shiny 18-wheeler, high beams on, cars moving out his way, and he was rolling, right? He's like, then he started transforming, and everybody's eating popcorn like, oh man, here come Optimus. And he walked towards Sam, the little white guy, right? Sam, he's like, are you Samuel James McGee, descendant of Archibald McGee? I'm Optimus Prime. Autobots, let's roll out. Bumblebee, stop lubricating the man. kicking the kids was a bad move. Get out of the car. I'm like, yeah, that's what they got it right. Now they should have gave Bumblebee, should have gave him a voice, right? They should have gave him the voice of Cat Williams. Yeah. Y'all know Cat Williams. That'd be kind of cool. Give Bumblebee a little flavor, right? Bumblebee, we must attack. I ain't attacking nothing right now. You done messed up my damn paint job, and you can't get no bitches with a messed up job. I ain't gonna make me a damn Camaro. I'm a pimp. I should have been an Eldorado. Everybody knows. I'm like, oh yeah, that'll give some real flavor, you know. Yes, and you know, I like to say, I like watching movies. I'm watching TV, you know. But some of these commercials are getting on my nerves, right? Like some of these commercials I'm watching, like, come on, man. They always got like the fast food commercials. Like I saw this Popeyes commercial, and for some reason, the networks and the industry think that black people just gotta sing and dance for food, right? They always think all black people gotta sing and dance for food. Like this is Popeyes commercial, and this guy comes in, he's like, "Ooh, baby, I got Popeyes." I'm like, come on, man, Popeyes? Why you gotta sing for Popeyes? And then first of all, I don't know what or why they think, or what made you think Popeye identified with chicken. Popeye ate spinach. Popeye did not eat chicken, right? I mean, you know, it was I'm strong to the finish because I eat me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. See, that's what it was. It wasn't I do some butt kicking when I eat me chicken. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. That wasn't what it was. All right, yo, hey, thank y'all so much. I'm Tony Tone. Thank you, Tylervision. Over there, Tylervision. Thank y'all so much. That's my time. It's been fun. Thank you.
Tony Tone, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, from HBO, Showtime, BET, NBC, Jimmy Kimmel Live, TV, movies. He's been on Byron Allen. He's been on, dang, the list just goes on. Oh, the Apollo, Late Night, Cedric the Entertainer, Late Night at the Apollo. He's been straight out of Memphis, Tennessee, right? Tony Tone, Luewellyn. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And hey, you know what? I saw that, you know what? I'm going to talk to you. Yeah. You know, they finally acquitted Trump. So then we can all concentrate on that stimulus package. Stimulates my package, right? And then they said, let's go on vacation for 2 weeks. I'm like, where's my stimulus package? Where's my check? And they're going on the paid vacation instead, right? And they're taking off. And I was like, no, get back into Congress. Get back into the Senate, you know? We need that. We need a little cash right now, you know, right?
Right.
You know? And then, so I thought, well, you know what? I got my new Make America Black again. This takes one bullet to make America black again, right? You know,
right.
And you know, it only takes one person to make a difference in a child's life, and so if we could just and my child, he looks just like Obama, my youngest, right? So let's well, maybe not. Probably a lot of. They probably put me on some kind of a list, my technical director said, because you can't be saying that. You know, he said, you're on the list.
Hilarious.
And every time you Google something from one of your shows, another list comes out, right? You know, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, right? So, hey, yeah, what's your website? Give me some shout outs here.
You know what? You can catch me on my Instagram at Comedian Tony Tone. Also, Facebook, Comedian Tony Tone. I have a Twitter. I need to get back on there, but it's at Tone the Comic. At Tone the Comic. TONE the Comic on Twitter. And I'm working on getting my website back up. But other than that, man, you can catch me on Tylervision. How about that?
That's the ticket. And you know what? I got you. If you watch the credits at the end of the show on the Tylervision Comedy Hour, you'll see also his IG, his Instagram, and his YouTube's all lined up in there. Yeah. Because I added you on about 2 hours ago on Instagram. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice. I followed you back.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no worries. You know, I've got like follow me on social media, subscribe to that YouTube channel down here in the corner, and follow us on social media. Or don't. See if I care, right? No, I'm just kidding. No, you better, because it pays the bill, right? So yeah. So we got a few minutes left. So you're straight out of Memphis, Tennessee, as way of Ohio?
Yeah, I was born in Cleveland, Ohio. Raised mostly in Memphis, Tennessee. Living all over the country. I'm living in Atlanta, Georgia right now. And I also lived out in Southern California. I lived out in LA, out there for a while too.
I was gonna say, man, what have you been feeding them big pythons? Because our gyms have been closed for a year. I mean, all I can do is go out and run like a couple miles a week and do some pull-ups and some push-ups, and that's it.
Right.
You know, there's no.
Well, first of all, I'm in Georgia, so Georgia, we only closed down for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're open right back up.
I don't even think they closed down for 2 weeks. I think they've been open the whole time under the table.
And then I have weights and stuff here at the house, so I try to stay, try to keep it together.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I just noticed your arms when you were talking, like they kept getting bigger and bigger.
My shirt is small. I buy small shirts.
Yeah. I'm just gonna buy a new hoodie for every show I do. That way, I have a different episode for this new format here.
Right.
The green screen's a little green. If I back up, I get a little greener, so I come back forward here.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, so pretty much we're out of here, and like we'll make like a sheep herder and get the flock out and finish up for the day, man. Thanks, man. You are appreciated.
Hey, thank you, man. All right.
That's it for today.
The Tylervision Comedy Hour was filmed before a Cannes studio audience.
I'm going to the top, so I'm owing Johnny Knots. Hip-hop don't stop, so the beat I drop. Top of the charts on Reverb Nation, from St. Bart's to all the Haitians. From the start right to flotation, from my heart it's captivation. Number one is where I'm rating. You knew it was my fate, and all you haters keep on hating, cause my ego is inflamed. Born ready, died waiting, torn teddy, she'll be made. With me there's no debating, cause the Tyler is creating. 707 to the 340. Down to St. Thomas out of SFO. 707 to the 340. Napa Valley, Cali to the Bolongo. West Indian, East Indian, I'm from the Cherokee Nation. I'm on the radio, depending on the station. 107.9, playing me in rotation. It's like heaven, it's fine all across the nation. I'm the new sensation, positive vibration. Number one Caucasian for a new generation. I came here on vacation, I'm here for the duration. Fame and transportation to my world domination.